Welcome back. Sub in the kitchen. I already showed it. We got a colorful container today.
Got two colorful containers.
And we're back with that static Labz and their 1-3 volt.
Yep.
So we decided to become researchers for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we reached out to get a chemical compound.
Yeah, this is not a supplement.
No.
This is the chemical compound kitchen.
Yeah, that we're researching. So we've got electric island.
And over here is electric purple.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's get started. We've got that. Got that static Labz with a Z, not an S. It's with a Z. So get it right. We got there 1-3 volt, which this is not a supplement. Do not take it in certain ways. And by the way, we are not doctors. This is their disclosure. I forgot that part.
So you can see this is a fine purple. I think that one's
the orange. Yeah, they match the container.
Yeah, pretty close actually.
I don't even think there's directions besides.
You can smell it for sure.
Oh, there is directions. This is not a dietary supplement, and is strictly to be utilized in the research lab, where we're at, for research purposes. So this is a chemical compound that is not intended for human consumption. Good God, they put that on here 100 times.
Yeah, but I would say if you were trying to dilute it down into like a water mix, I would say probably 8 to 10 ounces would be enough to dissolve the liquid.
We got that into our
research.
Yeah, we researched it with beer, with water,
milk,
different shit. Yeah. Ugh. So all right, let's get into these. We're gonna consume these as a test.
Yeah.
In the
part of our research
periodic table of chemical compounds. Yeah. Anyways, we got the electric island and the
electric purple.
Let's flavor. Colors that match the container. You've got orange and a blue-ish purple that, I don't know, looks like something out of Spider-Man. But if you smell them, this one actually smells like orange Kool-Aid, to be honest with you. Not gonna lie.
Dude, my sniffer might be broke.
This one don't smell like it.
That smells like orange. This doesn't have like a smell.
I don't know what there's no, it smells like blue.
Nothing. It smells like a blueberry. one blueberry and you walked into a room.
Let's try it. Flavor. So let's start with the blue.
You just get like a very subtle, like, I'm trying to just.
It's like you licked the outside of a grape and got the water off of it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
And it might have a little chemical taste at the end.
Yeah, it tastes like you ate a fourth of a blueberry.
Yeah, so in this study, we have determined that it tastes like you dipped a grape in some alcohol, and then you lick the alcohol off of it.
Yeah, to be a chemical compound, this does
pretty
slightly
accurate.
Resemble. I wouldn't necessarily call it electric purple. I maybe would have called it electric faint blue. But yeah, you do get like a chemical
aftertaste,
bitter on the back end.
All right, now on to the electric island.
This one is.
It does remind you of like a tropical,
like a peach mango kind of.
Yeah, sort of ish.
Maybe a little cherry in there.
It's got like that tropical taste.
Yeah,
yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, it's definitely like island tropical.
Less chemical taste than that one.
Yeah, It's still there slightly, but it's a lot less than the electric.
So in our studies, when you mix these with H2O, the orange is better than the purple.
Yep. Taste. Okay. Yeah.
So there's our description of the chemical taste.
Shouldn't taste that.
No, you shouldn't.
But we did
because we're researchers of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not professionals though.
We're conducting experiments.
All right. So let's get into label.
All right. 6,400 milligrams of beta-alanine. 3,600 milligrams of citrulline malate 2:1, 2,500 milligrams of betaine anhydrous, 1,000 milligrams of taurine, 400 milligrams of caffeine, 300 milligrams of alpha GPC, 100 milligrams of 1,3-DMAA, and 30 milligrams of SNOOP.
For laboratory use only.
I don't know if we went over earlier. That's a 15.5 gram scoop, and there's 25 scoops in each container. Yeah, they're not servings. These are chemical facts.
All right, so there is that. Let's get into performance. So 1.3 volt. This comes from the sister. This is the sister of Dark Energy. If any of you remember Dark Energy, we did that. You can go watch that review. Anyways, so for me, performance was. It reminds me of similar to the Dark Energy effect. The only difference is you don't get a very euphoric feeling. As I felt you did more with the Dark Energy, which I know a lot of STEM junkies, that's your thing, is you love that like high feeling. With this, I didn't really get it as much. I did get the cold sweats, and I do think it does provide energy through my study. It does provide more energy because I did normally a workout takes about 45 minutes on back and shoulders. I ended up taking like an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes. So I just kept going, lost track of time. Endurance is there as well for me. But those are the three things that I really felt from this was energy. You do get the cold sweat, so I know some people love that. And then I felt endurance was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't have any cold sweats, but I would say that...
You had the hot sweats.
I didn't have that either. I had the meat sweats.
Mine the cheese.
No, I feel like energy and, the endurance are really the highlight of this, like you were talking about. You didn't get the euphoric feeling like you did from the previous blend, and I kind of feel like that's what really kind of set that over the edge in a good way. This one, kind of with a little bit of background of it, I was a little underwhelmed. But I do still feel like you get plenty of energy and endurance, but euphoric focus.
I think that's the biggest, nowadays.
I feel like it ties it all together for this blend.
When you're looking at a DMAA type compound that you want to see through your studies when you're researching these products.
You're researching them.
Back in the day, that type of compound would always give you that airhead feeling to where you feel like you're floating or flying. This, I feel like it didn't. And the biggest question you come into nowadays, which I don't recommend taking DMAA or DMHA just because it's not legal, which this is something you're not going to consume anyways. Is it true? Is the compound a true?
Right. There's no way to tell.
It is what it is, but
not saying that
no,
this may or may not be, but there's just no.
Without some type of third-party testing or something like that, it's hard to really determine.
No way to tell.
Anyways, but there's my thoughts on my study.
Yep.
So my hypotheses, ratings, mixability. If you're gonna mix it.
If you were to mix it in 8 to 10 ounces of water, it does dilute. Yes.
Yes. So 10.
Yep.
Flavor on the flavors.
I don't think they're flavors. I think they're just.
Well, flavor on our determination that they're flavors.
Yeah, the purple one, I would rank it like a 5 because it didn't really taste. The Island, what is it? Electric Island.
Yeah.
That one I probably can give like a 7. That one is actually not bad.
Yeah, I'm with you. The purple one's like a 5 or 5. And the Island, 7. I'm good with that. Performance.
I would say probably like 8.
Yeah, so for me, like I said, it under-delivered as far as what expectations were when we decided to take this via mouth. I'm probably going to say like a 8.75. I still think STEM Junkies would like it. I just don't think that expectation of getting that high feeling is going to be there for you.
If you are the type of person that's historically taken DMAA, I don't think this is probably going to be the route for you. But if you're new to take or want to take DMAA orally, then you probably would be okay with this.
So overall,
8.
I'm at like an 8.5 as well.
Yeah.
So there's your thoughts. There's that. And the one thing to remember is this stuff will impact people so differently, just because there's so many different factors into things. I would personally probably go dark energy route if I was into this type of stuff. Again, I'm not. I don't really gear more towards this type of chemical compound. Yeah. But for STEM Junkies, I think dark energy was the better option. And this is kind of the little sister to it type way. So there's our thoughts. There's that. First of all, we'll tag Static Labz up here. We appreciate them letting us get our hands on this so we could do some studies on it.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of go from there. Check them out, do all that good stuff. But I'm about all out.
Yep. Researched out.
Laters.